Hello, my name's Andy and welcome to the garage. Welcome back everyone, and today's purchases are all from the Lincolnshire Showground Toy Fair on Sunday the 20th of July, where I took an early entry and it's well worth the extra bit of money. So straight up, we've got a nice big 1/24 scale Peugeot 205 Turbo 1.6 by, I think, CB car, made in Italy there. You can see that. Steering, proper tyres on it. Wheels look of the era and the suspension looks good. Engine's in the rear. Still got the spoiler. Nice to have. Opening doors. Look in the cockpit there if we can. Perhaps there. Yep, steering wheel, 3 pedals. Sticker on the dash. Aerial on the roof. We've lost a door mirror and we've lost a wiper blade. And we've got a fuel tank in the front, I guess, because now the engine's in the rear. And that's a great start, that is. Really pleased with that. Next up, no introduction required. Porsche 911 by Majorette. Not getting to the pronunciation. Some say Majorette, some say Majorette. Porsche 911 1993 1/24 scale. Looks like the rear suspension's on the wobble. We've still got the tyres. Yeah, they're not right. It's got steering. 1, 2, 3 screws holding this in. I didn't look on that other one. It looks like just the one screw there. Doors open. Nice interior. Quite nice. Steering wheel's still there. Door mirrors are still there. Does the back open? I think it does. Get a fingernail under there. There we go. Nice sort of flat 6. I think that's the air-cooled engine there. All the rear glass indicators are still there. The glass is good. It was good on that model as well. I'm trying to only buy them with good glass. Both lights are there. Indicators are there. That's a great model. Another great one. We're off to find it hard to choose this month. Star of the show. And another 1/24 scale Barago BMW M3, made in Italy. Straight away we've got 2 wheels and tyres missing. Okay at the front. Nice big spoiler that's loose. Lucky to keep it really. Scratches on the paint. Got both door mirrors still. Got a great interior with some dials. Don't know if you can see that there. Gear stick. Both seats are there. Quite well reclined. You do good to drive in that position, to be honest. They could do with coming up. See if the bonnet opens, and it does. Ooh, look at that. That big engine in there. Nice. Indicators and headlights all there. Grille. And at the back as well. I think I've just said I'm trying to buy them, not buy them if they aren't intact. Now the wheels aren't a problem here. Still got both axles, though the main axle itself does look bent. So nice one. Pop that there. Keeping the theme of sporting cars, BMW M1 Corgi. Great car. Saw one in a local garage recently for 55 grand. And it's just the engine cover that lives there. Once again, glass is all there. Crack down there Well, I can feel it with my thumb. Not a good buy, maybe. That won't polish out, but we'll see what we can do when we do that. I bought that to actually restore that. The other three, thinking of donating to a close friend. Next up, we have an Austin Princess 2200 HL by Dinky. 2 rivets, plastic tyres. Nothing opened on this. It looks like it's been overpainted at some time. Not 100% sure. They weren't great colours, some of these cars. Glass is all good. So, wanted to do them. It's a car of my era. I used to get a lift home from work in one in 1987 by a guy called Graham in Derby. So that's a nice one. I'll be doing that in the blue colour he had his car, I think. Here we are again, another chunky piece of metal, Porsche 928 Rally 125th, made in Spain by Myra. Not heard of them. 2 big screws holding that together. Look, let's take a look at it. I think the suspension's shot. It's not the end of the world. Does that door want to open? I don't want to, but it has. Not much in the way of cockpit detail there. Nice door cards. Stickers are peeling off. Glass is good. Probably lost a rear spoiler there, look. Headlights, remember they sort of came up and forward. Maybe a set of rally lights missing there and there where those holes are. That'd be a nice one to do. And some posts there, and the wipers are there, so I'm not sure what they were. Maybe some extra lights, who knows. And to be honest, I didn't see the Porsche 928 as a rally car really. Big heavy GT tourer. So bit of interesting research to do there on that one. Then I did 1 or 2 of these in a joint one last week, 2 weeks ago. K611 pickup truck. This also comes as race trucks, bike race trucks, and all they've changed is the back here. This is metal, by the way. These are plastic. Hooks, well, I don't like them. They're a bit out of scale, aren't they? Folding tailgate. Beacon still there. Shell recovery on the side, still there. Glass is that yellowy, orangey glass, and it's good. It's all good. So that's a nice one. I thought I might do that as an Andy's Garage customization retrieval vehicle. Now, Dinky Toys, is it? Corgi Toys. Corgi Toys. ERF 44, is it? G? 64G, I think, just there. Tyres look all okay. You'll need a puller to get these off. Nicely, it's got the caps there. Tips up. Oh, it's lost the back. That's not a difficult shape to reproduce though. Just a piece of card shaped around there, you could stick that on. That's not going to be difficult. Glass is very good. Original yellow colour. Spare wheels there as well. So that's a nice one. Let's get that one there. Now, I'm not sure why I bought this one, apart from the fact I like it, because it doesn't need restoring. Ferrari 512BB by Barago. I saw one of these for sale a couple of years ago in red at Ferrari in, oh, and it's lost a wheel. Maybe the wheel's in my bag somewhere. Ferrari in, where was it? Lymington. I think it was in Lymington. Nice car. 100 grand a few years ago. That was when I saw it. Now this intrigued me. Dinky Toys. What's it called? Moto Kart. There's obviously a bit missing. We've got ladder here. We've got something that was there. That lifts up. Whatever was there, I'm sure it's similar to this, so it could be recreated. We've lost a stand-up driver, look. He's been chopped off at his feet, I think, or she has. And that's unusual, that's why I bought that. It's unusual. It's still got a steering wheel. Thinking that could be nice to do. It's a bit bent at the back here as well. But an interesting challenge, we might say. I'm sure you've all seen this. Dinky Toys 250, made in England, fire engine. Now, I'm not sure if this is the reproduction one. It looks a bit good to be the original. I'm not sure. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, it might not be, but an easy one to do. You'd have to do something with that ladder. Tyres are shot. The one tyre there is there. But I'm not sure how it's held on either. Oh, look, 1, 2, 3 tight punched in rivets. That's what makes me think it is a later one. Another ERF. Tipper truck. Ooh, seized. Need a bit of silicone lubricant on there. Corgi Toys. 64G again. Tyres might be rescuable. Again, you need a puller. No spare tyre. Looks like it's been overpainted, must admit, but the glass is good. So that's another nice commercial. Mercedes-Benz. Dinky Toys, number 237. Now, I've done one of these and it's really nice to do, so I think I'll be passing this one to a friend. Just needs to get a steering wheel on it. You don't need to put the driver in, it's a universal driver. But that'd be nice to do in white. This one's got its original number 30 on, look. Paint's gone everywhere else. 30 at that side as well. Tyres, they feel okay. 2 rivets. 237, so that's a nice tidy one. We'll put it on top of that Austin Princess, shall we? Royal Mail, Dinky Toys Bedford van, all intact, bumpers are there, glass is really good as you can see, might have dropped a bit, I don't know, number plate there, nice simple one to do, Royal Mail, match the paint for the decal. It's not gold, it's sort of orangey gold, so you get away with that printing it at home. Looking good there. Oh, now I like this. I haven't seen this Fire Chief one before. Nash, Rambler, Dinky Toys. Mixed tyres, so some of them aren't original. May have had a dint in the top there. There is a slight curve. I'm guessing it may have been pushed, I'm not sure. All the posts are there, all the bumpers are there. Nice one. One rivet, hole in the back there, that clips in to hold it. Glass is really good. That'd be a very nice one to do. Other Dinky Toys, little Dodge truck. Now I've done some Dodge trucks and to be honest, not many people watched it. I did a pair of Dodge tippers together. This is some sort of farmy type vehicle. And that doesn't want to lift up. The hole there, look. I wonder if that's had a winder at some point. Somebody taking this apart? No, because there's original rivet there, look. It's not been apart. So that would be an interesting one to tackle, actually. Ooh, nice Jag XJS V12 convertible 140th, made in China, non-branded. What a nice model. I bought this because I drove one of these to drive my dad's car with my son a couple of years ago. I drove the Sterry car, but in red. None of the dials worked, it was leaking oil, but it was still fun to drive. My son drove the Ford Capri Laser, which he really enjoyed there. which is I learned to drive in a Capri. So he was driving his granddad's car, and I was driving a car I always wanted to drive. Right, now this is nice, and I picked it up. So it's got the headlights, it's got the rear, it's got the front glass, all very good. Porsche 917, Le Mans, got all the engine detail there, etc. So I picked that up because I've had a few of these and they've not been complete, to be quite honest. So this would be a nice one to do. 4 rivets holding it together. I don't know if you've got to take them all out to take it apart, but look forward to doing that Porsche. Chevrolet Impala, Corgi, 3 rivets, tyres have gone, need a puller to take the wheels off, but the glass is all there, posts are good, aerial's gone, I don't like the aerials anyway, bumpers are all there, awesome wings at the back. I would like to do an Impala, and I've been meaning to do one. Then we got Dinky Toys, made in England by Meccano, 344, American Woody, obviously overpainted white and red, I'd say. I think they were the colours. Well, most of the paint's not there, as you can see. Tyres are there, wheels are there. Tyres are a bit hard. But, another one that'd be nice to do. Nice little dinky, put that up there. Now there's a few of these buses in this. This is the Leyland Royal Tiger. Dinky Toys, can I see a number there? No. Rusted. All the tyres are shot. The rest of it's okay. I haven't done many buses. I've done that BOAC coach. I haven't done many more. Now it's not die-cast, it's plastic. It's a Carlsberg boat that gets towed on a trailer behind a Fiat X19. Now I did some decals a while ago from out in Dare for the green Carlsberg one, and that was driven by somebody called Brown. This is Bob Spalding's boat, number 1. And importantly, the engine's there. All looks intact. And I want to do that because it's part of a gift set. Corgi Toys, big Bedford tractor unit, no tyres, not been apart, overpainted, we've got yellow, we've got light green, we've got red, windows are painted as well, entirely retrievable though, so a nice tractor unit. Let's put that there, can't stack them too high. Then we've got Matchbox Super Kings K7 racing car transporter. I think an F1 car went in the back there, and I've got one with the intact yellow over, but you don't need that. You can still do that if you wanted to. Glass is all good. Stickers have gone. It's got a spotlight. It's got the horns. So, tidy one. 1, 2, 3 rivets. Intact at the front. So that'd be a nicest one to do. Then, little Corgi Toys Jeep FC150. It's got its 5 tyres. Glass is really, really nice. And I've got a few of these. I keep meaning to do them, but there's always something better comes on. Bit of damage to the tow hook there. Nice one. Right. I'll just pause the video there while I move the second tray. Right, here we go with the second tray. Tonka, and a big Tonka. Not as big as the do come, but you can see it's about 16 plus centimetres, maybe 17. Rusted. Glass looks all good on it. All looks to be intact to me. Oh, we've lost a bit of bumper there. That's not the end of the world. You could recreate that. You've got a good side. Back bumper's okay. And what does it say? Tonka Corporation. Can't read anything that was under there. What would you call them? Not screws? Don't know, you have to get them out. Anyway, getting them out's not to be my problem, because that's going to my friend Martin Dares, who's collecting Tonkas. So Martin, there's a challenge for you when you come to do that. Some rivets look like Torx fittings to me. So you have your work cut out there. Put that over there. Then another Tonka, a bit more conventional, quite a regular cab this. You don't often see them with the load on the back. I think it's all there. I think that's meant to be open. Tips up. 55 something there written. Not sure. Another one on its way to Martin. So pop that over there, out the sight. Isn't that nice? Matchbox Pro Drag, Pro Dragster, Pro Strop. It's been painted over there, so I can't read that properly. Anyway, 4 rivets, Matchbox specials. I like Matchbox specials. They're nice to do, they're nice cars. It says it's a Chevelle. It's a bit aerodynamic at the front. The glass is really good. It's got its roll bar in, that's nice. I've done a few roll bars. Side exhaust there, I'm guessing, and there. So that'll be a nice one to do. I haven't got one of Matchbox specials like that. Now, Space Shuttle, obviously. Diecast, not. I think it's pewter. Looking at it, no brand. I thought that'd just go nice. I've got quite a few pewter aeroplanes. I've got a Tornado, I've got a Hawker Hunter. I thought that'd go nice with them. It's totally complete. So a nice one to have. Not die-cast, sorry about that. But metal nonetheless. And our second Austin Princess by Vanguard. Now this is in quite good condition. It's lost one of these spotlights. Looks like a police or a fire service vehicle. No decals. Look at that thin stripe they've put down there. Nice wheels. X reg, so that's 1980 W and X. That could be 8081. That's a later one. Quite like that. So that's 2 princesses. You don't see one and then you get 2 princesses come along at once. Equally so, you get another dinky Bedford van. 2 rivets, Royal Mail again. Not quite sure where I put the other one, but there's the second one. And we was talking about it a second ago. Fiat X19 Corgi. I've done one of these. I did it as part of the Blue Challenge for the Diecast Modelers Club. This one's all its bits are there, look. That would have been a black soft top, tiger top. A few scratches on the screen, they may or may not come out. Steering wheels there. Plastic tyres. 2 rivets deep in, they're really deep in. And the tow hook and the boat, that's why I got this. So I think I've got the trailer to go with it. I'm not sure what colour the Fiat was painted to go with the red boat. I've not seen that set. You can't change the colour of the boat. The boat's all plastic, of course. Merc, Corgi Toys 350 SL, 2 rivets. That door's on the bend. Both seats are in there. I'm sure that could be corrected. I can force it back. There you are. That side door's better. Left-hand drive. Nice engine detail. Glass is all there. Bumpers are all there. All the way round. So, complete vehicle. Nice one to do. Pre-50 SL. Keeping the Mercedes line together. 300 SL. Gull wing. Great car. Been as close as this to one before in America. Just parked at Laguna Seca. When you're walking around the pits, guy very kindly left it open for everybody to have a look in. Respect is you don't go start touching it and climbing it in. But this is nice, look. Full rear bumper. Front all intact. Tatty, you might say. Could just get away with chroming that bumper, seeing if that would polish out, and you'd have a nice little gull wing there. Very nice. Land Rover Corgi Toys. I think this is an early one. 5 tyres. It's lost the tow hook, but it's got the what do you call it? Tow bar. Bumpers all there. Glass looks really good. Now I've done one of those, but just as Land Rover, not as the towing vehicle, recovery vehicle. This is a big one. Corgi Dodge New Fargo. Engine lifts up, engine cover, bonnet, hood, all intact at the front. Not all intact at the back, because this should come higher up to about here. So there's a bit of work to do recreating that, but you've got half of it. Just got to add a bit on. That'd be quite nice if you're interested in that sort of thing. Vauxhall Calibra by Welly. Now, I bought this because my mate had a Calibra and I think it was in gold, so I'm off to do this in gold. Both rear lights are there. Bumpers all there. Great shape car. Nearly bought one of the last rollout models, the S9, SE9. But they had the 2.5 litre engine in. The reason I didn't buy it was coming up to have the cam belts changed, and this would be about 15 years ago. It was £1,000 to change those cam belts. The bloke wouldn't move on the price, so didn't buy that one. Golden Hawk, Corgi, Studebaker Golden Hawk. No tyres, but the wheels are there. 4 rivets. 2115. Glass is tatty, but good. There's a little line there. Just feel it. I think that'll polish out, to be honest. That's a nice one. That's one of the better Golden Hawks I've seen. Another bus, heavily overpainted. Royal Tiger again, so same as that one. You bet this looks better, but they both need restoration. This has definitely been overpainted, I'd say, looking at it. Now, a little Ferrari 250 LE Le Mans Berlinetta. High Corgi. One tire missing. Correct wide wheels for this car that won Le Mans in 1965. It was a private entry by the North American racing team. Ford lost all its cars at the start of the race, 6 GT40s. Then the Ferrari Works cars fell out, missing the tyre at the back there. And it was left to 2 of these to race to the end. And the other one was a yellow one that looked like it was in the lead, and I think it had a blown tyre. And this red one, not number 4, it was number 21, went on to win. So might do that again. I've done one of these, but I could not get rid of that line. My line was bigger than that. Would not go together, and that's a common problem. Mercedes Coupe 220 SE Coupe by Corgi. Tyres have gone. Glass is really good. Boot opens to reveal a lot of dirt. It's intact at the front and it's intact at the rear, so it's entirely doable, and the glass looks really nice, and the posts are still there as well. Our third and final bus, another Royal Tiger, rusted. I think it's being painted. Tyres were all shot. Original tyres, I'm guessing. No, they're not original. It's been retired at some point. It's got odd tyres. Can't get much worse than that. But, another bus to do. Matchbox Cougar Dragster K21. See that there? Quite nice. Got its engine still. A lot of them don't have the engines. That's why I bought this one. Still got the engine. Be nice to do that. The dragster, maybe not in that what do you call that, bright pink. Perhaps a different colour. And a Corgi Toys Lotus Elite. Same number plate as all the others. COR95P. That's a decal on the back. I've done that decal before. It's got this like metallic transfer. And I'm assuming that came with the car. It's got Dunlop 7, number 7. The Lotus Team car was number 7. Somebody's put a Ferodo on the front. It's got a decal across the front there. Both doors open. Seats are there. Steering wheel's there. Tow hooks there. So it'd be nice to do that just as a Lotus Elite, I think. I'm not particularly a big fan of all that going on there. I did do 2 of those a long time ago on the channel as Lotus Team cars. Now, Audi Quattro, Super Kings, Matchbox. Say the year 1982, just 4 rivets. It's like it might have been pressed down a bit at the front. Certainly a bit of corrosion damage there. Engine's still there. It's lost 2 spotlights, driving lights at the front. The lights are still recessed in the back there, but I think they'd be okay to do with a bit of crystal clear if not. Audi badge, nice one. Doors open okay, a bit stiff perhaps. Like different wheels on it. Suspension feels okay. I'm not sure. I'd have to have a look. I've got another one. Let me just stop there. We compare another one to that. Right, I'm back with the other one I've got. Got this a while ago, and I just wanted to compare. Yeah, that is being pushed down a bit. Now that's a sad buy for me because I thought it was better than that. I bought it for somebody else as well, but I know the person who's getting this. It's Luke at Scale Customs. Him fixing that little dent down there, that push down on the slope, that's no problem to him. And he's got 3D printer that he could do the back on, so that's okay. And then we've got this K22 Dodge Dragster, and that's in quite nice condition. In the orange, a bit different to that one. All intact. I think this is based on a Charger. That'd be nice to do. The decals have gone. The glass is really good. We're in a bit of a dilemma now. What is the star of this month's buys? Well, I think it's got to be one of these Big Win 24 scale. And I do quite like a big 205 Peugeot Turbo 1600 124 by Seabar, an Italian firm I've not heard of. Equally so, I like Space Shuttle. Polish that up. You don't want to over polish it though. That Porsche's nice as well. That's totally intact. So I think they're my three for this month. Well, I do hope you've enjoyed this video. It's been a pleasure today going to the Lincoln Toy Fair and picking these up, getting in early with the early bird entry. I'm glad I did. It paid off. So I picked the best out of all those boxes. It took me an hour to rummage through these. I hope you've liked it too. So take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next week with some donations.